Hello everyone, and this is my Minecraft server, cmp.daexsysCore. I met this thing this person built. It's just completely random. It's where I logged in, and I'm going to be flying around, showing off some different features. Not really much aim to this video, other than that. And this huge contraption here. I didn't build this, that's that guy's thing. PvP arena with the command block. Yes, I'm recording. Turn around and no pie from me. What? You want cake? Huh, cake doesn't lie. Wait. I misspelling there. Let's see if he can. Welcome to daexsys. Find supplies of voxel fun. Established 2012. Wait, you want the rules or something? We'll get to that. First we have a few tests. First you have to actually make it out this door. Can't press the button. Ah! Come on. There we go. Oh, this evil door. This is easily the hardest test. Okay, next test. How do you get builder rank? I asked them out and admitted them to see. Haha. No. Be patient. I can earn them over time. I won't ask, obviously. That is correct. Smart. And this is the window where you laugh at people who fell down there. You know, I'm not going to keep saying all these signs. I know you all can read, or at least I hope you can. And here's the lounge. I just read another sign again. And the rest of spawn. This is the regular spawn. That was the noob spawn over here. I'm sure not every regular wants to see that every time they log in, so for them, that is this. It hasn't actually been coded into the plugin yet, and that's something I haven't gotten to. The plugin that does almost everything in the server is called daexsysCore. I made it myself. It basically takes the role of essentials, economy, factions, sort of, and a whole bunch of other plugins. Like it has loot chests similar to MineZ, and just a whole number of other crazy features. And here's our colored rooms for some of the more prominent players on the server. It's GCC Killer, and here's a Macorian's room that he decided to redo the entire thing, because that's what he does. He has to one-up everybody. And if you're watching this now, yeah, you know it. Anyway. Stapler's Room of Unending Sexy Majesty, and I shouldn't have said it aloud that way because that'll probably just encourage him. Oh dear. Anyway. Hoagie is room full of invisible signs. They're all invisible because she's never here. And Missy is Room of Serious Faith. Very appropriate room for her. PDM is Pink Room. She likes pink, obviously. And my crazy room. Just ignore that. Mark's Room of Epic Markism. And I'm going to ignore GCC because he's a Jar Jar and nobody cares about him. Here's the portal room. Oh, I'll just stop talking about spawn. This is... You've all seen a million spawns. Nobody wants to see any more spawns. So how about, commands, daexsysCore. There's a lot of them. There's about 9 pages of them, in fact. I didn't even realize they got that far. We have our own achievements. That's kind of an actually rotting feature, I feel like you could say. I've barely updated that in forever. I'll go over the adventure map portion, starting in that, which is my town. It's not the best town by far. It's actually one of the more crappy ones, but it's substantially sized. I'm just talking to him in all caps and just completely screwing with him right now. It's pathetic. There's Oswald. There's a lot of Oswalds. That's a bug. Oh, and here's the questing system. If you left-click a villager, it gives you a quest. It remembers the quest and wants to know why your lazy bot has not gotten its item yet. I have better things to do, like record crappy videos for people. Another Oswald. The thing... Oh my god, they're everywhere. How did there get to be this many Oswalds? Oh my god, what are they doing in those houses? That's a bug. There's supposed to be an Oswald NPC that greets new players in the lighthouse, but it's been duping them, and suddenly we have a city full of Oswalds. And you can toggle your game mode using the /G. Ow. And I'm going to go over to Skeleton. That's the biggest city in the server, done by Overachiever McCory, and I cannot spell. Here it is. Here's the downtown portion of it. The giant wall. There's the government building, or the mech tank, or whatever you call it. There's some real tanks, a lot of real tanks. There's helicopters, there's a whole military base. And this is just good. This just goes on forever. Here's an even bigger wall with massive like gun batteries pointed at, wait for it, this humongous thing. It's just this giant floating battle cruiser, which just instigates him to build even more in response to this gigantic thing. In this wall, people have been challenged to go down the entirety of this wall, and I'm not going to go down the entirety of this wall in this video because it just goes on forever. And hedgehog mode activate, yes, it's actually called that, and running down it. There's virtually no end to this. Okay, moving on ahead. Here's the single best building on the entire server. It's Artemisia's giant desert Iberian university, and she hasn't built really anything but this, so Iberia really isn't anything, but this one building is easily the biggest building on the entire server if you don't count the giant space tank. And then it's questionable which one is bigger. And there's catacombs underneath that I built, and going in here now. There's all these rooms inside here. With the pupils. It's kind of an Arab-inspired thing. Arabic. I have this odd fear that I didn't turn my microphone on this entire time. It's been recording no sound, because I've done that before and it's terrible. And there's a few other big buildings there. There's actually quite a few big builds. Only a few big cities though. Going over here is Kelim, the swamp city. It's very much under construction. And there's some custom trees over there. And so yeah, that's Kelim. Now I have Stalker. I'm just gonna respond to every single message to this guy in all caps. For no apparent reason, other than caps lock or cruise control. Come on. Where are you? I can see who was invisible using reveal, although it's completely obvious. It's that guy. And that just reminded me of another random feature I'm going to highlight here. You can place random block types using /array, and it will give random variants of that block. For example, mossy cobble and cobble with cobble, and stone brick will give it the variant as well. And like that. Helps the building room and stuff. You're probably going to wonder what on earth I'm doing right now. And dispensers. Now, I love this feature. So you put a dispenser and power it and put a block inside. I built the setup. I can't forfeit the caps lock now. And oh, come on, really? They must have changed the way that dispensers worked in 1.5, because that came out the side. I don't actually normally talk like this in chat, just so you all know. It's just very amusing to do this poor law. So, oh, and one thing about spawn is that it's actually like an aperture science spawn, in the sense that, one, we have the old spawn buried underneath. Ah. Ruined, like the bottom layers of aperture science. And I think that's all for now. I'll probably do a video on hunters, a minigame that we have some other time, but I don't want to drag this on forever. So bye everyone, and the server is, the server IP / hostname / URL, whatever you call it in your world, is cmp.daexsysCore if you want to check it out. And see y'all later. Hopefully see you on the server, and I'll be making more videos, so if you're interested, subscribe. And goodbye all.